guys, Mr. Saldivar here again for another round of digital theater. So we're going to start with our one-word check-in. So wherever you are, go ahead and find a seat, find yourself still, and go ahead and close your eyes. Take a breath in, let it out. I want you to take this time to think about your day from the moment that you woke up to the moment that you walked in this room. Maybe this is the last thing you're doing today. Maybe this is the first thing you're doing today. All the things that led up to today. And then I want you to come up with one word to describe your day. The word can be any word that you like, as long as that word is school appropriate. When you have it, go ahead and open your eyes. A couple more seconds. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Silly. All right, go ahead and put your hands out. Take all the good stuff, grab it, hold on to it, squeeze it in, don't let it go. All bad stuff, throw it in the middle, swish it down, 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 put it into a nice, neat little snowball in. Right here, we're gonna feed it to the llama on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, hoocha. Before we hop into the lesson, it's time for the Tony Awards. Oh my gosh, guys, I got so many photos this week, so I want to feature everyone. First up, we have Liliana from Miss Petty's class and Melanie from Miss Minnick's class, who made their Foley instruments. Awesome job, guys. Next up, we have Dylan from Miss Diorio's class, who sent me this awesome costume from a couple weeks ago and his Foley instrument. Awesome job, Dylan. Next up, we have Peyton from Miss Hirato's class and Olivia from Miss Wenmark's class. Awesome job, guys. Moving on to the upper grades, we have Kiara, who made her awesome Recycle Queen costume and was very sassy, and Gabriel, who made this awesome mask. Alejandra from Miss Fredrickson's class sent me a collage of her lighting pictures. Awesome job, Alejandra. Jodani and Ariel sent me some awesome photos from their lighting session. Great job, girls. Last up, I've got 2 videos, one from Melanie and one from Peyton, using their Foley instruments to create a rainstorm with all the special sound effects. Great job, guys. I love when you send me stuff. Keep it coming. Congratulations to all our Tony winners. Awesome job, guys. If you want to be featured in next week's Tony Awards segment, make sure you send me a photo or a copy of your work. This week, we're having a masquerade ball. A masquerade ball is a dance where you wear a mask. A masquerade mask is a little different than a mask that you would wear on Halloween. A masquerade mask typically covers half of your face and is usually held up by a stick instead of string around your head. So as you can see, for my masks, I used the sun and the moon as sort of templates for my ideas. I'm going to show you the basic shape of how to make these masks, but you can go and make whatever you want. Maybe you want to make an animal masquerade mask. Maybe you want to make an alien masquerade mask or a cow. Who knows? But I'm going to show you the form and you can kind of add your own things from there. Here's what you need to get started. A paper plate, something to color with. I used markers, but you can also use crayons. A ruler, scissors, a pencil, and some tape. Start off with your paper plate, a pencil, and your ruler. You're going to want to flip your plate over and use the back to make your mask. Put the ruler about halfway down on the plate and draw a line that's going to create the top half of your mask. After that, you're going to make a triangle, which is where your nose will come through the mask. Then go ahead and draw 2 ovals for your eyes. Cut along the line you made in the middle of the mask, then also go ahead and cut out the triangle. Warning, this next part can be a little tricky, so if you need some help, ask an adult. Take your pencil and you're going to use it to poke a hole where your eyes would go. Then you can take your scissors and get them in there to cut out the ovals for your eyes. Once you finish cutting out the eye, you have the beginnings of a mask. Now, I go ahead and finish decorating my masks, but you could almost stop here and make your mask however you want. Mine is just an example. You don't have to make my mask exactly. You can make whatever you want. Remember the cow, the alien, any of that stuff? Whatever you want to make, you can make it. So for this mask, I wanted to combine the sun and the moon into one mask. I started by coloring one half of the mask yellow, like the sun. If you want to color your mask all the way to the edges, grab a piece of paper and put it underneath. So that way, when you're coloring those edges, you won't get any markers on your table. I wanted to make some things that would go off of the mask, so I used the second half of the plate to create some rays for my sun and a couple stars for the night side of my mask. To create the rays of my mask, I cut some triangles off the edge of my paper plate. If you're going to create anything that you want to add onto the mask, you want to make sure that you color it first. I also added some orange for a little bit of variety. Now I went ahead and took some glue to attach my rays to the mask. You're going to need a little bit of patience with this because the glue does need some time to go ahead and stick. Three hours later. My day side of the mask is finally done. I went back to my scrap plate and I wanted to create some stars for the nighttime side of the mask. Now you notice I flipped the plate over, that way you couldn't see any of the pencil marks from when I drew the stars. I used that as a guide and then I went ahead and cut out the stars. Then I grabbed my marker and I started coloring. If you're doing something like this for your mask, make sure you use a paper like me so you don't get marker on your table. Then just like I did on the sun side of the mask, I used some glue to attach the stars to the night side of the mask. With my decorating done, I moved on to the last step. Carefully flip your mask over and you're going to use a pencil to be the stick for your masquerade mask. Grab a little bit of tape and then attach it to the back of your mask. And you're done. I hope you had fun making your masquerade mask. Now remember, yours doesn't have to look exactly like mine. You can make whatever you want, or you could make mine, whatever you want to do. But you can also send me a photo of your mask. I'd love to see them. But for bonus points, if you want to turn it into a masquerade ball, you have to dance while wearing your mask. So you can also send me a video of you dancing with your mask if you want to, for a chance to be featured in next week's video. Wish you guys a bunch, and I'll see you next week. Bye.